Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. I hope all is well. You guys already know who it is. It is your girl, Phoenix I Said, and I am here today to do a quick yoga video with you guys, okay? It'll be maybe about 5-10 minutes, okay? And I know it's kind of a crazy time, but we're still going to do yoga today, okay? So even if you just have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe you have an hour, okay? Make sure that you guys are bending and stretching those bodies, okay? So I'm going to go to my mat, okay? And I want you all to bring that ass to the mat. So let's get to the mat, okay? And find yourself in easy pose, okay? You can be crisscross. Applesauce legs can be stacked, don't have to be, okay? So just find yourself in an easy seated position, okay? Spine is straight, okay, or an erect spine already, allowing that energy to just flow through your body, okay? So we're going to start off with some breaths, okay? So just inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Inhale, exhale, one more time. Inhale, lifting the gaze and allowing the head to fall back, and exhale, bringing the chin to your chest. Okay. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Now we just go into some shoulder circles here, moving backwards. Okay, so on the inhale, bring the shoulders up, and on the exhale, bring the shoulders back and down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop the shoulders back behind you. Good job. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale, dropping the shoulders behind you. Good job. Now just come in for some arm stretches. Okay, so just allow your right arm to stretch over to the left side, and just take your left hand and gently give it a little tug, a little pull there to help stretch that right arm. Focusing on that breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Good job. Now let go and switch to the opposite direction. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. On the inhale, engage the belly, so suck in, filling up the diaphragm and the lungs with air. Exhale, releasing intentionally. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Now release those arms. We're going to go in for a spinal twist. So inhale, bringing the arms up and over the crown chakra. Exhale, taking that left hand, bringing it back behind you. Right hand goes on the outside of that left knee, and we're just going to turn to the side. But if it feels comfortable, that gaze can look over that left shoulder there, okay? And just breathe here for this spinal twist. And if you aren't used to twisting and bending your body, this could be a little uncomfortable, so just go where you feel, go until you decide. yourself, okay? Listen to your body during your yoga practice. Exhale, release, coming back to center. Inhale, sweep the arms up and over the crown chakra. Exhale, release, okay? Bringing that left hand to the right knee and that right hand back behind you. Gaze follows. Remember to have that spine straight there, okay? And just breathe here. Good job, everybody. And release. Coming back to your center. Good job. We're just going to go with some neck rolls here, okay? Still in easy pose. Spine is erect or straight, okay? Send that energy up and out that crown chakra there, okay? Allow the energy to sit straight so the energy can flow up your spine, up the neck, and up through the head, out of the crown chakra there, okay? So let's just go in for some neck rolls. We'll go to the right first, okay? Inhale, rolling the neck back. Exhale, neck rolls forward. And if it's your first time doing yoga, it may be a little tough starting out to align your breaths with your movements. And that's okay. Just try your best, okay? With time, you'll be able to extend your breath long enough to get through your poses, okay? Exhale, dropping the neck to the forward. Inhale. Neck rolls back. Exhale. Neck rolls forward. Good job. Now, change to the other direction. Inhale, neck rolls back. Exhale. Neck rolls forward. One more time and we'll come to a neutral spine here. Good job. There we go. I didn't realize the phone fell, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it fell. Okay, and now we're going to come up to our hands and knees, okay? I want you guys to sit on your heels, okay? This not only stretches those feet and those ankles, but if you sit on the toes, it also gives you a nice toe stretch as well, okay? So find your seat comfortably, however you would like to sit, okay? If that is on the toes, that is fine, but if you Inhale. And on that inhale, I want you guys to see how I have my tailbone sticking out, okay? My chest is out, tailbone is out. Hands are interlocked and straight, okay? On that exhale, we're going to pull our hands in front of us, curving the spine, okay, and the upper back like a scared cat. And then we are tucking the tailbone in here, and the core is being sucked in as well, okay? So pull that belly button back, okay? Inhale, lift. Exhale. Chin comes to chest. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Now, if your ankles are hurting, your toes are hurting, go ahead and relieve that pressure, okay? So shift that leg forward, okay, and just do some circles with your feet, okay? This will help with those ankle muscles, okay? Good job. Now find yourself in the tabletop pose, okay? Hands come directly up under the shoulders here, okay? And your knees are in alignment with your hip, okay? Your knees are under the hip. Alrighty? And from here, we're going to extend our hands out in front of us, okay? The hips are still lifted there, okay? And we're just going to melt down chest and head first for your puppy pose, okay? And just breathe in here. Puppy pose is a nice pose to do whenever your anxiety or stress levels are high, okay? You can find yourself in a nice puppy pose. This helps to soothe the nervous system. Good job. And lift, coming back to your puppy pose, okay? Now I want you guys to lay down flat on the mat, okay? You are laying on your forearms. There's a gentle back bend here for your Sphinx pose. Toes come together, okay? Squeeze and engage the glutes here and really push into the floor with your forearms, okay? And your hands, okay? So just lift. Be strong here, okay? Sphinx pose helps with that flexibility and mobility within the spine, okay? So just breathe here in through the nose and out through the mouth. Make sure that you are pointing those toes, okay? Good job. Now come up to your knees. Find yourself in your tabletop one more time. We're going to move in for some cat-cow, okay? So again, your hands are directly up under those shoulders. Your knees are up under those hips there. And really try to shift your weight into your fingertips, okay, versus your wrists, okay, to take some of that pressure off of your wrist, okay. So we're going to inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the head, lifting the tailbone, okay. And on that exhale, we're going to suck in the belly, curve the spine, chin comes to chest, and that tailbone is tucked in, okay? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Now from here we're going to get into a little bit of thread the needle. Okay. So on your inhale, you are going to sweep and extend that right hand out. Okay. Fingertips should be in alignment with your shoulder there. And then on the exhale, we're going to take that right hand and we're going to just thread it behind that left hand. Left hand extends forward. The right hand palm turns upward. Okay, and we are laying on that shoulder here, okay, and your cheek already. Please notice how my hips are still lifted there, okay. Inhale, lift, extend, exhale, thread the needle. Good job. Inhale, lifting, check your posture, make sure that those fingertips are in alignment with those shoulders, and exhale, thread the needle, taking that right arm behind that left arm, right hand is facing upward, left hand extends out in front of you. Good job, one more time. Inhale, and exhale. Good job. Now we're coming back up to tabletop and we're going to go in for that left side, okay? So left side, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to do this one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Now come back to a tabletop position. Okay. Legs are, or knees are hip distance apart. Big toes come together and shift that weight backward. Okay. And just allow your arms to stretch out in front of you for your child's pose. Engage the belly, engage that core. Okay. Just because we are in a lazy pose, okay, or a pose that isn't activated or active, it doesn't mean that we are not active, okay? So core is still engaged here. Okay, and you're really stretching your arms out in front of you as far as you can. Okay, and breathe. Good job. Now we're going to shift our weight forward. Okay, so we're laying on our forearms. Okay, but we're going to lift up into our hands for our up dog. Okay. So up dog has a gentle back or spine as well. Okay, now you're going to tuck those toes and lift at the hips for job. Take your gaze up in between your hands and jump back behind the hands, coming in for a forward fold. Engage the core. Good job. Fingertips should be touching the mat here, or your fingertips can go under the big toes. Whatever feels comfortable to you. Let's spread your legs out a little further, the hip distance apart, and we're just going to drop down for our Malasana squat. Good job. Now come up and drop back down. And you can use those arms to help open those legs a little further, okay? And come back up to standing. Shake those legs out there. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out, shake them. Now just find yourself in mountain pose, however that looks to you. Okay. Chin is parallel to the floor. Already palms facing outward. Feet come together, or you can have a little space in between, whatever is comfortable for you. We're just going to ground ourselves after our short practice today. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale from the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Good job. Now, I hope that when you all see this invites you in to do a yoga practice. Okay, please understand, overstand, and understand that I love y'all so much. Peace.